Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Anita Louise Creates and I'm Anita. Today I'm going to be doing something a little crazy and I'm going to try to make as many ornaments as I possibly can in one day. I have to make 22 ornaments for various family members for Christmas, and so I figured why not play a little game about it and see how many I can possibly make in one day. We'll see how it goes. So I have myself set up here already. I took all of these ornaments out of the packaging, so there won't be a whole bunch of crinkling that'll happen. These are just little plastic ornaments from Amazon, which I will post the link for any of you who are interested. I will then crochet the actual outside of the ornament, which I'm following this pattern from Pinterest. It's basically just a diagram. I don't know if this is the original artist, but it has worked fairly well for me. I already went ahead and made one ornament as a sample, and I am absolutely obsessed with how it turned out. It is super cute, and I can't wait to make this in multiple colors. So my plan is I'm going to crochet multiple different variations of colors and make 2 sets of each for various family members. And then when I'm done with them, I'm going to put them in this bowl. And as you can see, it is in fact a Halloween candy bowl, but it has worked really well for me in my crochet journey so far. And I also like how the hands kind of remind me of Elphaba from Wicked. So we're going to use that. Wish me luck, and we'll see what I can accomplish today. It is about 10 o'clock. So I got a bit of a late start today. Unfortunately, setting up took a little while to do, but now we're prepped and we're going to tackle this together. Jumping in to remind everybody real quick how many hours I've already spent on Christmas presents. Here are the numbers. Now of these, I've already completed the mittens and the pillow and one of the blankets. So for this episode, we're going to add a row for the ornaments, below pillow, and above the total. Now I'm going to shorten it to just bulbs because they're Christmas ornaments or bulbs, just to save space here. But I anticipate approximately an hour per bulb. We'll see if that ends up happening. So here we go. Didn't mention it, but I am using a size I hook, which is a 5.5 millimeter, and it has worked fairly well with this yarn. And I am keeping all of my scraps because I'm going to see about sticking it into one of the plastic ornaments at the end as just like a keepsake for myself. Now I knew going into this that it would be way too lofty of a goal to try and complete all 22 in one day, but I was curious and I wanted to see just how many I could do. While I also recognize that I should have started these projects sooner, I do enjoy the challenge. We'll go with the word challenge. I consider myself to be a relatively fast crocheter, so most of this doesn't take me too long to do, They're relatively small bulbs, so crocheting circles for them won't take as long as if they were, say, larger. All in all, going into week 3 of this 4-week series that I decided to do on a whim, I find that I learned quite a bit in just filming, editing, pacing myself in a very short amount of time. So for that, I'm incredibly grateful, and I look forward to continuing this channel in 2026. I already have several ideas for future videos, including a planning video in which I break down my plans for the new year and all of the yarn that I intend to use and all the projects I intend to make. If any of that interests you and you've made it this far into this series, thank you for being here. I definitely appreciate your views, and if you have any opinions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'd also love to hear what it is that you've been working on recently. If you have any Christmas projects that you've been doing, or if you're also in the same boat I am, where you're trying super duper late into the game to finish everything before Christmas. I've been working for a little over an hour now, so I wanted to show you what my progress currently is. I have a bunch of the inner circles done, and so these ones will all be starting with white in the center. I started doing some with green in the center. I'll probably do some with this like cream color, hi Mochi, and the green and the blue in the back. So here we currently are, and I'm going to keep going. It's about 2 o'clock. I took a break to have lunch, but I went right back to it. I was also kicked out of my chair for obvious reasons, and I will not disturb her. She's way too cute. But here is my current progress. I have made all of the second rows for all of these, and then I'm going to start on the 3rd row shortly. I still only have 1 done. Wish me luck. I don't know how many I'm going to get done today. I have a hard stop at about 4 o'clock, but then later tonight I will probably get back into it. So here I'm finishing up the 3rd row for each of the ornaments. It is late, but I wanted to answer the question of how many ornaments I could make today, and that answer is 4, which I'm honestly proud that I was able to make that many. I also have all these to finish up as well. So this is about half of all of the necessary little circles. I still have to do the outer parts and obviously add them to the bulbs. just wanted to check in, and yeah, I will probably be finishing all of these maybe tomorrow or a different night. Yay! I'm gonna go to bed now. I continued with the 4th row the following morning. Here are the 4 that were already done. And here's what I'm currently working on. Hello, Bean. And bam, here is half of the total already done and set to go. Here's the other half. I absolutely love the colors and how they turned out. My mess. Feeling tired yet accomplished, and I managed to use an entire skein of white yarn. Here are all of the scraps stuffed into an ornament as a keepsake for myself. And I went ahead and added that to our Christmas tree for 2025. Never a moment of peace, I tell you. Thank you all so much for being here for week 3. Here are the numbers that I promised. And I am honestly surprised that I've been able to complete everything that I have. So if you want to see what week 4 brings, subscribe, like this video, all that fun stuff. Or don't, completely up to you. But until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Welcome in. There's space for you.